Ben will be through with a big pint in his hand in a second.
Cool.
Hi everyone, welcome to Adventurers Wanted. This is our 45th
45th hour.
45th hour.
so far. Just to remind everyone, this is a relaxed performance, which means the light's going to stay like this. There won't be any loud, sudden noises, except if Ian rolls really well.
Yeah, we heard you literally out there.
It was a good day.
It's absolutely fine if
Didn't
you
even
need
use your
to
A
pop
cap.
outside at any point. Please come and grab a seat then. You can have a little sit outside, and you're more than welcome to come back in anytime during the hour. And also there's a relaxed attitude to sound and movement from the audience for the benefit of people who may struggle being still and silent for an hour. I'm Chloe, I'm the SM for this hour. If you need anything, we have hearing loop headsets or bits and pieces, then just give me a wave, I'll be over there. But for now, I will hand you to Chris, who is our games master for
Hello.
this hour.
Thank you. So, Adventurers Wanted, 45th hour. For anyone here who is new to tabletop role-playing games, I'm going to give a brief introduction just so we're all on the same page. Each of these 6 people is playing their own unique character. I'm the games master, and I'm playing the rest of the world. I describe the people, places, and things they encounter. I tell them things that happen, they tell me things they'd like to do, and then we'll use dice rolls to see how well they do what they want to do. Which has gone great so far.
Yes, it has.
Speak for yourself.
That's very fair assessment of the
One
situation.
time.
For everyone except Chaz.
All of our players are crew members aboard the naval research vessel the Spirit of the Horizon, which on a recent mission was unexpectedly and magically transported to a completely new and unknown land. Now the crew have to figure out how to get home, whether that's by fighting monsters, exploring islands, finding allies, or by some other means. Now most recently, the crew have been tasked by one of the queens of an island to help them deal with a bird problem. What they've now discovered is that this bird that is a problem has a 150-foot wingspan and has made its nest on top of a mountain. The crew made their way up the mountain, part of the way up the mountain.
I've got there eventually, okay? I'm a fat lad, I'm crap at climbing.
And have just started engaging with this bird, trying to take it down. Possibly a poor choice of words when the acting captain has now been held in its claws. I'm going to go around the table and ask everyone to introduce themselves. If you could give your name, your character's name, and we're talking like a brief one-sentence description of who you are and what you do on board the ship. Ben, if you'd like to go first, please.
I'm Ben. My character's name is 100% Pure Bob.
Oh, not this one.
Still not chocolate or the unburnt.
That's true.
And I'm not really sure what I do on the trip. I think I just kind of sit in the hold and drink.
Excellent.
I'm going with.
Bob.
My name's Sam. I'm playing Helix Oxford, and I've been on the ship as a noble, and I've just decided to join these guys to combat the bird problem.
Felix.
All right. I'm Chaz, and I'm playing Captain Golan Height, who is the captain of the Spirit of the Horizon. Awkward stepdad, violent alcoholic, and now adoptive parent to a small griffin that he has called Chauncey.
Chauncey, unfortunately, is not here today.
He's usually fairly relaxed unless he's in a rage, which I'm in now, and usually not that perturbed by his surroundings unless he is currently falling.
Which he currently is.
My name is Ian, and I am playing as Brother Jurgen, who is a human cleric, who is the cleric of the Lyra, the goddess of joy. But in this plane that we're currently in, she's not there, and something else is talking to him. And he's usually a jolly jovial chap. It's not turning out that way. And in the last hour, I had eviscerated the bird with the power of my fists and magic. So I'm in a weird place now. I'm finding joy in other things.
I'm Florence, and I am playing Aya, who is a human rogue. She was a stowaway on this military ship and somehow has found herself embroiled in all of this, is just seeing where it's going.
And I'm Naomi. I'll be playing Brina, who is the most confident gnome wizard you will ever meet. No, she isn't. She's very panicky, but I'm sure it'll all be fine. I'm sure when she sees Golan falling, that's absolutely going to be fine with her Totally, and I did just want to point out, because someone pointed this out to me the other day, my character sheet is on my phone, I'm not texting.
Whereas I am texting. All the way through.
Honestly,
We've got
she's
4
WhatsApping
conversations
the
at the
past couple of
moment.
days.
Yeah, it's been a busy one. Brina, what's your dexterity then?
My dexterity is, when I swipe, see, my dexterity is 14.
14, thank you. Because what happens, as always happens at the top of every hour in this game, golden teleportation energy swirls and surrounds the characters who were there, and when it lifts, there are more than there ever have been.
I think that's a good thing.
On the ground, sat swinging from a pint glass, is Bob, who some of you presumably know, who is having a good old swig of his pint there. Helix is still there. Golan is still there. Jurgen is still there. Aya is still there. And Brina, you've just popped into existence.
Do I see Golan falling?
Well, you're currently in mid-air, love.
Oh no.
You're falling.
Is Golan falling near me?
Right in front of you, in fact.
Lovely. I would like to cast Featherfall, please.
Go ahead.
Right. I've got +7 on my spells now, so let's all hope for the best. Oh dear. Good job I've got that +7, because that is now a 16.
There's actually no dice roll for Featherfall, so you're fine.
There we go.
Just want to make you sweat.
I like rolling.
So
Okay, cool.
you are now currently falling slowly through mid-air. He is right in front of you if you wanted to, say, grab hold of him.
Well, I can cast it on up to 5 people.
So he's also featherfalled.
Yes, he's
Splendid. So the two of you are now falling a bit slower.
Yeah.
He's also grappled in talons, so it makes no little difference to him.
Can
Do you
can
grab
I get
hold
off
of
a
him?
fireball?
No, but you could grab hold of him if you wanted to.
I will grab hold of him.
Excellent. So, bump. She has grabbed hold of you. You are held in the talons of this bird as it is going off the side of
bird,
the...
kill, please.
And guys, we are straight into combat. So having combat music, please, Chloe, to get the ball rolling.
Straight.
That was my combat music. I'm sorry.
Aya, please
I'm gonna do a sneak attack again on this bird with my short bow.
go for it.
Okay, so that's a d20. Is it d20 +7?
It is,
Yes.
but you roll with advantage.
Okay. So that means I do it twice, right?
Yes. Take the
Okay.
higher number.
So a 12 and a 13, so I got a 20.
Your short bow absolutely hits. Roll for damage. That's your normal bow damage plus a sneak attack damage.
So that's 1d6 +4 and then plus 3 d6, right?
Correct. So it's
Okay.
4d6 plus 4.
Okay, 4d6. Okay. 2 plus 2, which is 4. Plus 2, which is 6. Plus 2, which is 8. So that's 12 in total.
12 in total. Describe what happens.
I see it falling, and I perfectly match the movement, and go for the face.
Whoa. I mean, 12 points of damage, you're not going to hit it in the face.
Yeah.
But,
well, that's where I'm aiming.
sure. As it goes over the side of the cliff, you can see it as its face just goes out of range. You fire it, and it perfectly goes towards the face, and you get it slightly strong, and it goes into the shoulder here, and it hits him as it goes, but didn't do as much damage as you would have hoped. So that
Is
is,
this thing still awake?
yeah, you
It's
barely
humongous.
scratched the surface on this gigantic creature's hit point total.
Yeah.
But it's still falling.
Oh, it's still falling. Bob,
Yes.
what would you like to do? Bob?
So I'm on the ground and the bird's in the air, right?
You are currently sat on top of a sheared off top of a mountain.
Yes.
The bird is falling off the edge of the mountain. You are sat on top of it.
So if I were to, for example, run at the bird and try to stab it with my rapier, would that work? Like in terms of the
You
geometry
could.
situation?
It might take it with you. Might take you with it. Sorry.
That seems like a great idea.
Let's do that.
100% pure Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
And
Bob.
that's why he's called that.
Bob, you unfortunately won't get your sneak attack damage because you're running at it with your rapier, but you're more than welcome to make an attack roll.
Sure. What do I do?
You roll a 20-sided dice.
Which one is that?
The one that goes up to 20. There you go.
Makes a lot of sense. 6.
Add the number next to your rapier on your sheet.
I think it's a 9, actually.
A 9.
Oh, it's 9. It's 9.
Plus-
9 and 7?
9 plus 7 is 60. You hit it, so roll the damage next to the rapier there.
That's
D8. So that's the 8-sided.
this one. Thank you. Looking at like the shape shot.
It's fine, don't worry.
That's 6 plus 6.
It's just one. It's just one.
One time?
Yep.
So 6 plus 4, which is 10.
10. You stab it with the rapier for 10 points of damage. Make a dexterity saving throw. So roll the 20-sided dice and add your dexterity saving throw on the third box down on the right.
Yes. I have +7, and I got rolled 5, so that's 13.
12. So you stab him with the rapier, and you realise that the trajectory of this bird and the weight of this bird is going to drag you with it. So you let go, and your rapier ping, goes shooting off into the distance, while as you stab into it, and it rolls off. So your rapier is now gone.
Aww.
Dexterity saving throw was rather low. I'm
No
sorry.
swords for anyone.
What's the rapier's been lost? It's like the third rapier that's been lost.
Nice thing about rapiers are quite springy, so it sort of twing goes flying off as it goes. Helix, what would you like?
How far's the bird going over?
It is now over the edge, so it is slowly, but you're still about 10 feet away from you. You'd have to walk up a bit closer to see it as it's going over.
I will walk up to the edge.
Yep.
Not too close.
Mhm.
And I will take a shot at it.
With your crossbow.
Yes.
Go for it.
18.
That hits. Of damage.
8.
8 points of damage. The crossbow bolt lances out and strikes it in the gigantic bird body. Keeps chipping away, chipping away. It's not looking in any way hurt at the moment, apart from the big purpley glowing orb around one of its eyes. Courtesy of you.
Yes.
Golan, what would you like to do?
Golan, right. Well, I have a dwarf hanging onto me, don't
You have a dwarf hanging onto you, and you're in the talons of
You
a
have a
bird falling
gnome
off the side of a
hanging
cliff.
onto you,
I said
actually.
gnome,
Gnome
sorry. And you're in the talons of a bird falling off the side of a cliff. So make your decision quickly, sir.
Yes. Well, it's quite firm in its grip, isn't it? Still.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't really do anything about that.
You can try and break the grip.
Well, I would like to hit it with my mace.
Maul.
Maul. Sorry. Yes.
It's two-handed. It's big.
Two-handed is big. I would like to hit it with my maul, but rather than trying to break the grip, I just want to hit it twice.
Okay. Roll 2 attacks.
I am raging as well.
Yes.
In fact, I'd like to make this a reckless attack.
Okay. Means he attacks better, but also can be attacked better.
Well, it's already got me in its claws. I don't think.
If you drop, you've got
Famous
better now,
last
so.
word.
I know.
It also has a beak.
I'm glad I rolled with advantage because that was a 8 plus 7 there. And that was a 2. Yeah. So let's take the 8 plus 7.
15.
15.
It hits.
Excellent.
Do the second roll as well, so you can roll the damage together as well.
So roll the damage together.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. That is a 17.
Mhm.
And that is a 12.
The 17 hits. So yes, you hit it twice with 2 attacks. Roll both your attack damages, please.
Oh, that's good. So that's 8 plus 5, which is 12.
13.
13. Sorry. It's been a long day, guys. 13. And second one is... Oh, God. My maths is so off. 12 again.
So that's 25 in total.
Oh, 13 then 12.
Yes, 25 in total. Okay. Describe what happens with those attacks, please.
Certainly. I just... so I'm being carried by the talons.
Well, one talon. It's big.
Well, yeah, because it's a... I'm just going to assume, because I'm probably facing out rather than facing in towards the bird, I'm just like wailing around, being like, I assume you have genitals. But
And there's very different, like going on with the bird. You're hitting it in some rather soft parts, yes.
Surely hitting
because
it in
I'm
the nads.
raging.
Surely hitting the nads would be enough to drop him, no? I know if someone hits me in the nads with a maul, I'm going to drop it.
Yeah, it's not a maul. It's not. Imagine the size differential. Someone hitting you in the nuts with like a.
Like getting hit by a chopper chop. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose,
closer. Yeah. Don't forget your raging, so you're adding an extra 4.
Paperwork to get less.
You're actually plus 2 to your damage rolls.
Yes.
Add that in for you.
Yeah. Oh, no, I did add it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
I did, yeah. I was adding plus 5 to everything.
Splendid. Good. Right, in which case, Brina, your captain above you is wailing away at the soft bits of the bird. You are hanging from his ankle. You're not too worried about falling because you know that if you do fall, you're not going to fall very fast.
Yeah.
So you will be fine.
Yeah. So
As
after
this bird's also cresting over the edge of the top of us.
So this worked last time, so she's sure it'll work again. She's gonna cast,
Good idea.
She's gonna cast Chromatic Orb. She's gonna cast acid damage, please.
Sure, no problem at all.
At first level, so it's just 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
That is 19.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Great. It's 3d8. What did I say? 4, 9, 11 damage total.
11 damage total, 11 acid damage from underneath, from where you're going as well. Well, if those whacks in the soft bits weren't causing it any considerable pain, the burning acid that followed...
If you experienced a burning sensation...
Yeah, one of them, yeah. To put it lightly, it doesn't feel so great about this and lets you go.
We just
It's
give a
fine.
bird
Golan, it's
gonorrhea.
fine.
it's this. Ah!
You are falling
And
at a
just
rate.
me on your ankle, like.
You're falling at a rate of 20 feet per round, and you will have a soft landing if and when you land on the ground. So you're let go. The bird has let go of you and is now starting to fly and make its way back up to crest around the side.
Ah!
Jürgen, what would you like to do?
How far am I away from its nest?
The entire top of this mountain is its nest.
Okay,
It is
in
a
which
very
case-
big bird.
I'm going to try and cast Sacred Flame and set fire to its nest.
Ooh.
Have you checked it for eggs? Do you want to do anything like that
I
before
don't,
you
I
burn
don't,
its
I don't,
nest?
well, I figure the best way to get this thing is to get it on the ground.
Are we
And if-
standing on the nest?
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
The best way to get it on the ground is to attack its nest.
I'm not here to give you a
Your
So-
alignment's neutral good, right?
Yeah, but I'm having a bad day.
Please roll, roll for
okay.
damage. Go for it.
Okay.
Let me roll the attack. Go for it.
Yeah, okay, so here we go. 20!
Oh my god! Nat 20. Oh.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea, but I'm glad it went well.
Now we've started.
Let's go to Vegas!
I'm afraid that Sacred Flame is radiant damage, not fire damage. So what you do is, with holy light, you char the wood around you slightly. But, in fact,
You could have told me that before I did it!
why on
Check
earth
your
would I do that?
Can he at least roll damage on the nest?
Yeah, he's more than welcome to. So that's 4d8 at this point.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Right, yeah. 4,
Mhm.
4,
Mhm.
3, 4. So 15.
15. The nest and most of the nest around you guys is suddenly engulfed in this glowing holy light that surrounds the entire nest area and seems to char the ground around you a little bit.
Are
Not
we
really sure
hurt?
why.
Can we feel
No,
the
not
heat?
at all. No.
Okay, great.
He was aiming for
It might be really terrible.
he was aiming for the ground around you, not for you, thank heavens. So yeah, the brother has just tried to burn
This
a
is what
creature's
impotence
nest.
feels like.
Well, no, if it might achieve your objective.
Well, I'm trying to
without
get it on the
damaging
ground,
the
yeah. Will
nest
it be
and
enough to
the
attack,
things
yeah,
that you do.
to attract the bird's attention and get it on the ground?
Well, the bird did see you do it, and it does fly 120 feet in a round, so it's swiping down and doing the same thing it did to him to you. It's trying to grab you. Can you, first of all, you take 14 points of damage from the claws as they rake across you.
Is that,
and-
so does my armor not cancel any of that out, no?
No, I rolled against your armor and it definitely beat it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It has a plus 12 to attack, my friend.
Okay.
So you take that much damage, and you need to roll against a grapple check, please.
Okay, so what's that? Any bonuses to that?
You can use athletics or acrobatics.
I guess it'll be athletics because acrobatics is plus nothing. 17.
Ah! You just managed to slide out of its grasp. Managed to slide away as it blasts you,
Okay.
but it doesn't manage to grab hold and flies past. It is now still flying. It is near the nest, but it is not landing at the moment. Aya, we're back to you. What would you like to do?
I don't have many options in these kind of situations, so I'm going to try exactly the same thing that I did again, which is a sneak attack with my short bow.
You didn't choose to hide at the end of your last round, so
Oh,
you
didn't I?
No.
Oh no.
It's a shame, that, isn't it?
Yeah, just a normal attack then.
Or
I
you could have a
guess.
look around and see if there's anything else on the top that could help you.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm sort of nearish the wagon.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Mhm.
Are there any weapony type things that it might have picked up at some point?
You can make a perception check to find out.
7.
7.
No.
You can start footling through the wagon, but you wouldn't find anything until your next turn.
Okay then.
You
Yep.
suddenly uncover an entire trebuchet.
Well, now she can't, can she? Across that one? No.
Ballista, we still got ballista.
Yeah.
Well, your rapier has been pinged off the top of
Yes,
this,
so I'm
and
just the short.
I hide, by the way.
just a short bow. Oh, you are hiding.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
good.
I think we've discovered its weakness. So can I take an aim at the soft bits of the bird?
It's currently cresting to the side. It's not exposing its soft bits to you.
Oh, okay.
My poor testicles.
It's a female. It's a female bird. No?
My poor lady testicles.
Okay then. So that's my plan gone.
You can still attack it with your short bow if you like, or you could help with looking for other things.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Thank you for helping me with that one.
That's fine. Make a 20-sided dice roll.
This one. Still. 11.
add on your perception, please.
1, so 12.
12. You can see that there is plenty of stuff in the wagon that could be of use, so you start going over and helping her. So you'll both have things you can now do on your next turn in the beginning of it. Helix, what would you like to do?
I'm going to shout down the mountain. Can you get my sword, please, while you're down there? And
Do you want me to roll for that?
I think you probably hear him as you slowly float towards
Find some purchase
the ground.
here, so-
Yeah, we'll get to that.
there's a rope hanging from the swords.
How are you feeling, Helix? What do you want to do?
I'm seeing these guys walk over to the
Wagon?
wagon. I'm going to see if there's anything else I can use in there.
Sure.
That might be useful.
Okay, go for it. I mean, they have now perceived everything in the wagon, so you can maybe more an investigation check.
Oh, okay,
have more stuff in
investigation
more
check.
detail.
Okay.
Oh, I'd keep that roll, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it. 17.
17. Inside the wagon, this is a wagon full of military equipment. There are a lot of spears lying around.
I might pick one of those up.
Please do. So you pick up a spear.
Yeah.
You now have a spear. Let's remember that. Golan, you are currently floating through midair, falling very slowly, very, very slowly. All of the threat and worry situation is kind of gone. But there is also a battle happening about 20 feet above you, and you are still 80 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
And
I'm not on the side of the cliff face with the rope, am I?
you're about 10 feet away from the cliff face with the rope.
Can I, with the gnome hanging onto my leg,
Yes.
can
It
I
takes
sort
one
of
hand from
breaststroke over to the rope?
You want to swim through air?
I don't know how featherfall works, mate.
You can certainly try to. Make a athletics check for me, please.
Plus 6 takes me up to 20.
20. You manage to find some... It's basically like trying to move wind around you. So it's less of a paddle and more of a... as you doggy paddle effectively. Your way...
Mason one.
Yeah, exactly. Your way over to the cliff and manage to grab hold with her still hanging off your ankle.
Is that all of my movement?
Yes. The bird is currently cresting over the other side of this.
So I can't see the bird?
Nope.
Damn, I could have thrown a foot javelin.
It's too far away for that.
In that case, well, my rage is going to end.
Yeah, it has. Yes, your rage has ended. You are no longer raging.
Yeah, I'm no longer raging, which is it's fine. It's
Sorry, I
fine.
should have hit you as well, shouldn't I?
Fine, just and then I'll just like get purchase and then get ready to make that climb up.
Sure. Brina, you are currently hanging off your captain's foot.
I would like to scramble up the captain's rope as far as I can. As far as
Hang
I
on,
can.
hang on. Dexterity check. Dexterity check.
Absolutely, no worries. Except that is a worry because 5. That's a problem.
You do manage to make your way up the captain, but we're talking. Sorry, Jazz, I'm gonna have to do this now.
of course.
We're talking so grabbing on and like getting caught in. Like,
While she's doing that, just like, sorry, Captain, sorry, I just really need to. And then when she's above him, she's going to cast off Firebolt. If I can still do that, does that?
you can, but you can't see it.
Can I not?
No, it's on the other side.
Oh, shoot, I'm not going to do that.
As she sort of sits there, her fingers very much in your nose.
I'll carry on up the rope then. I'll use my action to dash and get as far up the rope as possible.
Unfortunately, the 5 means you're kind of stuck here.
Oh, great.
So stuck with your hand very carefully stuck up your captain's nose. No one else say anything at this point?
We will have a conversation about this.
Please remember, I was trying to stop me from falling really fast and dying.
Yes, I know. We will still have a conversation.
Jürgen, what would you like to do?
At the risk of jinxing what has gone previously, I might have to go back to the old guiding bolt.
Sure, go for it.
So okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna cast a level 3 guiding bolt.
Sure. What's the range on guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt, it's 120 feet.
Go for it then. That's absolutely fine.
Okay, so no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles.
That's a 12-sided dice.
Yes.
So
Oh, that's, oh yeah! Wrong one. I picked up the wrong one. Ah, 10.
Right. As you make to lean across and shoot this guiding bolt out of your hand, absolutely nothing happens.
Okay.
And a voice in your head, the one you've heard before, goes, "Poor show, burning a nest. Poor show."
Oh.
Your god isn't pleased, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Also, did you make a Charlie McDennis reference?
It's the game of games, man.
I'm just checking.
At which point the bird, seeing all these people on its nest and starting to get very, very angry with this whole situation, swoops flies down and just beelines for the cart that has seen people skulking around. And it lands on the cart with a deafening crack and smashes the whole thing to splinters beneath its gigantic bulk. Who was around the cart?
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3 of you. Can you all make dexterity saving throws, please?
Dexterity saving.
D20 the natural.
16.
16.
14.
14.
Oh no, it's 9 plus 7. It's a dex saving.
Oh, so 16.
16. Well, the two 16s, you guys, I mean, you're rogues, you're nimble, you're quick. You both see it coming and go, whoop, and roll out the way. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Bugger.
No, he's on our side.
26 points of damage.
Whoa.
As it just... I want to give you an idea of what you're currently experiencing. Have you ever sort of hidden under a duvet?
Yes.
It's like that, but with feathers. Like, you are currently being crushed to the ground by a gigantic feathery duvet that weighs about the same thing as a car. So you are currently, if you could make a noise right now, it would be that's all you could do.
Golly gosh.
So that's where Helix is at this point in time. Aya, what would you like to do?
Oh, fuck.
We could do that too.
There's no option for it, but we can retcon it.
Okay, so I rolled out the way. How far away am I from this bird?
From the bird. At this point, you've rolled away about 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Fuck. I might try and lunge at it with my short sword. I don't know.
Oh no, I love it. It's a toothpick against this gigantic thing, but by all means.
But what I'm thinking is that if I go like far away from its face, there might, because I'm so small and nimble, maybe I can try and dodge out the way because it's so big.
I mean, I will allow you to hide as a bonus action before you take the strike. See if you can hide behind itself.
I'm gonna like
So
hide behind like a wing or a leg or something. Maybe behind a leg and try and do it in like the sort of armpit.
Go roll the stealth check and let's make it work.
Stealth check 25.
Great. Now describe how you hide.
I go behind its front leg into this like the armpit crevice.
Yes.
On the side so its face can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
And then right there, with my sword.
Do you touch at any point during that maneuver?
Do I touch the bird?
Yes.
No.
Good. Then you do get the sneak attack damage. So roll the damage and make your strike.
Roll the damage.
So that's 4d6 with your sneak attack plus
5. 5. 1. 4.
15 points
plus
9.
4.
Plus 4.
So 19.
19 points of damage to the bird. Excellent. Now, you described as going behind the front leg. Birds don't have front legs. They only have back legs. So you have once again stabbed it in the soft bits.
Sorry, I was imagining a dragon in my head, and I realised it's not actually a dragon.
Nope, just a bird. Yeah, that's
soft bits. Everyone.
You are really hurting this bird where it doesn't like to be hurt.
You also assumed it had genitals.
Yeah, it's probably got a cloaca.
It does have a cloaca, that's correct. Bob, it's your turn.
Okay, so I survived the crashing of it, and I saw like there was weapons in there. Have those weapons like dispersed? Can I still see them? Can I get to them?
There are some weapons lying around you could possibly go and grab.
What kind of weapons?
You see a couple of spears lying around.
Let me pick up a spear. Is that something I can do?
You can pick it up and attack with it, absolutely. Do you want to hit it with it, or do you want to throw it at it?
How close is the bird to me?
10 feet.
Okay. And what would like... I don't know whether I'm better at hitting or throwing.
Throwing. You're better at throwing.
Thank you. I'll throw it at it.
Right. So you grab a spear off the ground. It's a strange design you've not seen before. There's clearly something made for a different size hand than yours.
Yeah.
But you very much pick it up, take a look, take a bead, and make a throw with it. Make the attack roll.
20, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 9 again with... And do I add something to it?
What would you add for a spear?
You are proficient in spears because you are a rogue, so you can add your normal, what you would add for the rapier.
+7.
+7. So that's 16. That definitely hits. Roll the damage. It's 1d8 plus your modifier.
3,
Mhm.
and so add 4 like rapier.
Yeah, that's right. So for 7 points of damage, you throw the spear and it embeds itself in its side with an. It's not looking very happy about any of this at the moment, and yeah, you guys are clearly cheesing it off. Thank you. Helix, you are currently under the bird.
Which part of the bird am I under?
The chest area, the front, it's landed like that.
Do I have any movement or action, I think?
Well, no movement because you're trapped under the bird, but you're still holding a spear.
Okay, I'm going to try and force that spear into its body.
Ooh.
Deep into the chest cavity.
Make a strength check.
Plus 7. So
No, not a check, not a saving throw.
It's not saving throw.
Oh, so that one. So it's 13.
13. You do manage to get to strike, but it's not an automatic critical because you're directly in front of it. So make the attack roll as normal, please.
What would I use in long?
Normal attack roll. You're using the spear, which is 1d8. It's basically the same as that one.
1 plus. Do I add anything to it?
Yeah, add what you would normally add.
So would that be the longsword?
For the longsword,
Yeah, so it's 7.
7.
Still something.
Something, it clearly goes up as something underneath it seems to have poked it. Not quite sure what that is.
Get off me, you filthy beast.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you find this in any way comforting or is it just fucking terrifying?
It's just kind of like my face just squashed out. So I'm just kind of really annoyed, but I can't say anything about it.
Lovely. Go then, what would you like to do?
Well, can I get up the rope into the bird in one go?
Yeah.
Excellent. In that case, I would like to enter a frenzied rage.
Okay.
In that case, I
With
like
my
to,
fingers
I like
still in
that.
your
Yeah, still on top of me. There is still a gnome just on top of my head, and I charge at this bird and hit it 3 times.
Now it is Brina, so she is just going to try and keep on.
So you're just hanging on for dear life. Her fingers are still up your nose.
But I can still see. That's the important thing. Ah!
Yeah, sure, go for it. Make your 3 attack rolls, please.
Okay. All reckless as well.
Okay.
That's actually quite a good first roll. That would have been I think a 25.
It definitely hits, so don't worry, the reckless you've already hit it.
Okay, second
Actually,
attack.
do it again, you might
Yeah, do
critical
it
hit.
for a critical.
Oh no, that was a 2.
Nope.
Never mind. And then the second one is a 7. 7 plus 7 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a 4, so 4 plus 7.
Mm-hmm. Roll the next one.
Third attack is an 18, natural 18, so that'll probably do it.
Yep.
Let's roll it again. That's a 16, so
2 of the attacks hit.
Yep.
Describe how they hit.
I'm because it's down in front, right, and it's.
Well, it doesn't have arms, but yeah.
But it's like its face is quite close to me.
Yeah, you can see the half of its face has a huge purplish scar, magical scar on it. From
Oh no, I'm totally going for the magical scar. Yeah. Weaknesses.
So you run forward and with it over your head, just boom into the side. You try and swing back, but you manage to just move out. It manages to move its head, and you get knocked out of the way. So you bring it down, back on it again for 2 strikes. Roll the damage on those, please.
That is a 4 plus 5.
9.
9 for the first one. And come on, big numbers. No, that's a 3 plus 1. So another 4 plus 5.
So another 9.
Yeah, so 18 in total.
You bash it twice in the head, and it is not looking happy. There's some definite sort of frustration and anger at all of you here.
Again, still with a gnome on my head.
Still with a gnome on your head. That is very, very true.
Like Master Blaster.
Speaking of the gnome on her head, Brina, you are currently hanging onto your captain's head, watching as he swings at this bird, which is right in your face.
Do you also run Bartertown?
I would quite like to dislodge myself from my captain's nose and move behind him.
So you can easily let go and drop off the back.
That's what I'd like to do,
totally
and then
fine.
move back as far as I can without spending any reaction, and then I'm gonna. We're here. It's the last hour. Right. Chromatic orb again at second level.
Chromatic orb at 2nd level. Go for it.
Right.
What kind of damage is it?
Yeah, I was just sorry. I'm flipping. Let's go for acid again because it seems to dislike that.
Mm-hmm.
Please hit. Nope, that is a critical fail.
Oh no!
And my first one of Edinburgh.
I don't like that look.
Gutting.
You know what's in between her and the bird
Yeah.
right now?
But you can keep your rage. Do I still need to roll damage?
Yeah, of course you do. Rage doesn't affect acid damage either, does it?
No, it just affects piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. It's all physical damage.
Shame that, isn't it?
It's a real shame. Especially when a bird's about to attack me.
I'm so sorry. Right, that's 8.
Keep going.
9.
Great.
17.
Oh, now you roll brilliantly.
23 damage.
Golan, I'm going to describe this for you if that's all right. A gigantic globule of acid hits you in the back. What you experience is a push forward onto the bird's beak, and then a slow burning as your entire back starts burning away.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What are you wearing on your top half?
I'm just wearing a tunic.
No, you're not. It's gone.
It is gone.
You have bare-chested. Shatner knows nothing about this.
Also, I imagine some of my skin.
Oh, quite a bit actually. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah.
However, I am literally on the beak of this bird.
You are currently
so
wrapped
its
around.
giant eyes are here, and I'm like,
Yeah. One eye. The other one has been scarred closed with the magic. That's done now.
hello.
Jürgen.
Okay. I've sudden realization that I've done a terrible thing, and that
You've done a terrible thing.
I know.
You have a sudden realization into your god told you.
Yeah, no. But then it's just sort of, it's one of those things where you have that sort of snap to yourself. So I'm going to try and go back to my roots. The first thing I'm going to do is my bonus action is I'm going to channel divinity to preserve life, and I'm going to heal Helix since he's been attacked.
Thank you.
So it's so what do I do? So it's for preserve life, it's heal allies in 30-foot cleric level times 5. So hit points.
You have 30 hit points you can dole out to anyone who needs healing within a 30-foot radius of you, which is everybody at this point.
How far is so you can see the captain as well?
You can see them as well. You can only heal them up to half their hit point maximum.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's split. Let's do 15 and 15, and if that takes them up to half, then so be it. So I'm gonna.
Well, I'm currently on 32, and my max is 65.
I will 32 and my
Oh,
58.
Oh, so you get healed for no damage at all.
Okay.
And what are you currently on?
32 out of 58.
Right. Neither are affected by it.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Well, that'll be that then.
I'm afraid that's also your action. So.
I thought it was.
No, it's an action.
That was a bonus action. Okay, right. Okay.
So you've done that now.
All right. Well, I'll just so that. That was pointless.
Shouldn't have set fire to that nest.
So you do feel the healing energy flow through you, and you know that this is what you're supposed to do. But you realise suddenly these men aren't as badly hurt as you thought they were, and just sort of, never mind.
Just wait until the bird has his go.
Funny you should mention it.
No.
The bird does what any bird does when something's on its beak. It tries to claw it off. What's your AC?
My AC is 15.
Doesn't matter, it didn't hit you. So it tries to claw you off, and you're still there. It sort of shakes its beak back and forth and starts lashing forward with the beak and moving its head around as you hang on. Make a strength check.
Strength check. Oh, I'm quite good at those. Check, not saving throw.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Technically a grapple. Thanks.
6.
With an almighty fling, you are thrown off and over the edge. Still featherfall, though.
Still featherfall.
The captain flies off to the middle distance. Doesn't seem to fall very far and starts backpedaling furiously to try and get back onto the
With the gnome still on 10, right?
Yeah, she's still fine.
Yeah, oh no, the gnome is fine.
To be fair,
She may not have her job when we get back to the ship.
to be fair to the gnome, she's a researcher. She has 30 hit points total.
Which is out of the damage that you've taken. So yes, this is very true.
Which is the damage that you gave me.
Hiya, what would you like to do?
So, since the bird didn't react to my stabbing, really.
It's not a lot.
No, as in it didn't like turn around and look at me is what I mean. It's obviously got something else going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then switch over and hide behind, like say the other leg, and I'm going to keep stabbing it until
Still in the same area?
Yeah, I'm just going to try and open up an artery or something.
Dissect it.
Yeah, basically. I want to open up an artery so we can get some blood loss going, maybe.
Oh God. Okay, go for it.
Sorry.
You're still hidden, so make the attack roll.
Yeah.
It bleed to death out of its junk.
I got a 24.
Yeah, you definitely hit it. Roll all the damage again.
Okay.
That's how you get hemorrhoids, people.
4, 6, 12, 18 plus 4, which is 22 in total.
22 points of damage. It is not looking great. There is blood flowing all around you, dripping in your eyes. You hope it's all blood. And at this point, this creature is looking unhappy, to put it lightly. Bob?
away.
You've just thrown your spear. It's impacted. You've done some damage with it, but you're now standing beside it, and it is looking rather angry and upset. Have you had any experiences with birds in your past that might give you any hints or advice on what to do?
Sure, why not? I know birds very well. Why not? So I know. Fuck, what's the bird?
I'll let you roll an intelligence check, so your character might know more than you do.
Yes, please. Which dice would that be?
Just an intelligence check. Just roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier at the top.
Thank you.
+2.
Thank you. Could be, so I'll pull that off table. And that's 1. So 3. So I don't know remember.
It's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Well, on some level.
Do you think it's a dog?
Thank you. You start barking at it furiously, trying to get it to calm down. You've heard that's what you do with birds.
Sure. The other 2 legs. You know, the
beer
front
in my
legs,
mouth,
apparently. Do rogues just not know birds, apparently?
Apparently you don't. No.
Hey, listen, Bob's just doing Bob.
That is indeed.
And that is totally 100% Bob.
100% pure Bob.
Guys, you get the sense he might have been drinking.
Let's just go through the thing on the ship now. Anytime Phil stops that, that's just 100% pure Bob.
Helix, what would you like to do?
I'm guessing because it tried to claw something off its face, it's now standing.
Nope.
No. Ah, right, okay.
You are still underneath it. It sort of reached a claw out. You're still under the weight of it. If anything, it sort of ground you into the ground a bit while it was doing that, but you're not taking. You're armored, so it's more sort of, oh God, make it stop.
Is my spear still inside it?
Your spear is still inside it.
Right, I want to try and mix it round as quick as I can. Just try and puncture something or rip something out of it.
Helix! Bold, man!
Make your attack roll.
+7.
It's +7, so 17.
Yeah, you're definitely puncturing stuff. I mean, roll for damage.
12.
12 points of damage. There's a sort of horrible tearing noise, and suddenly there's this sort of yellowy liquid all over you. You take 2 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you think you might have punctured its stomach.
Can I just, after that, just go, get off me, you damn dirty bird?
Absolutely, it's a free action to talk. Right. Golan, you are currently doggy paddling in midair, trying to get back to this fight.
Keep in mind that I've been in a frenzied rage this whole time, so it's...
You are technically still frenziedly paddling, trying to get back. If you don't get the attack on this round, you lose your frenzied rage.
Can I get back to the bird?
I'd have to make an athletics check against the air to see if you can get through. And the last time you managed to get there with a natural 20, so I'm looking forward to seeing how well you do this time.
Oh, 17 + 6.
Yeah, fine. You managed to paddle your way down. You're on the ground, but you only get 1 hit on it.
But I'm frenzied.
Took a lot of frenzy to get down to the ground.
3.
Took a lot of frenzy to get down to the
I
ground.
don't get my 2.
No, 1.
All right.
Roll it.
Fair enough. I shall roll my attack.
Do it. Thank you.
+7 takes me up to 20.
Yeah, you definitely hit it. Yeah, for damage.
Not reckless this time, is it?
Oh, not reckless. Okay.
Yeah, worth mentioning that. That is 6 + 5, 11 damage.
Okay, it is weeping blood from every possible area. It is looking really, really bad. There is no way to put around this. This bird is at death's door.
My entire back just flaking off me at this point.
I mean, you are Shatnering with the best of them at the moment.
More Shatner! Oh, sorry, that's my show.
It's more true to my barbarian.
Yeah, that's true. Brina, my love, what would you like to do?
Is anyone in between me and the bird?
Yeah, he is.
Can I move so he's not in between me and the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Feel
I'm gonna
bad.
cast Chromatic Orb at second level.
Sure, go for it.
I'm just going to shoot you a look. After you cast it.
I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. That's better. That's 22.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll the damage.
Sweet. Can we roll the damage I rolled for Chaz? Because that's awesome. No, apparently not 2. 6. 6 + 7 is
13.
13, thank you. And 18 total damage of acid damage again. Sorry.
The acid burns into it with a horrible burning, searing again. It's just not down, but it is looking absolutely dreadful. And like, death's door is close. There is no way it's going to survive whatever happens to it next. Jürgen!
Come on, Jürgen.
Oh, come on. Okay, right.
Deliver the final blow.
And we're going for level 3 guiding bolt! Alright, so.
Come on.
In the hope that I have.
40 hit points again.
Come on. No puzzles. Oh, you bastard! 4 is 10.
Oh no, you didn't hit it. Oh, it's a shame. The guiding bolt once again fizzles out in your hand. Once again, a voice rings out and says, I think we need to have a talk about what this is.
It's the bird's turn next, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is the bird's turn next. That's
What's it going to attack?
It's not. It's going to run the hell away.
Oh.
Yeah. With a horrible, it starts to flaps its wings and flies up and tries to go away.
Can I get a javelin off as a reaction because it's disengaging?
You have an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh, excellent. So I can just hit it with my mace. And I can get all 3 hits in.
Oh, come on.
Oh, can I make them reckless?
Oh.
Roll all of the attacks. We can add them all up.
Okay, so that is an 11 plus 7, 18. But with advantage, just in case. Now it's a 3. Never mind. First attack's off. Second attack. That is a natural 19. Just to check. Now it's an 11 plus 7, 18. Third attack. That is a nat 20.
Oh!
May I roll damage?
Is there any need?
You tell us.
You tell us what you would like to do, please.
Excellent. I would like to, in the first hit, I would like to snap its beak off. In the second hit, I would like to take out the working eye. And then in the third hit, I would like to jump up and just do that thing that Link does in Smash Bros. And just drive down through the skull into the brain.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that happens.
There is walk around with a beak and an eye strapped to your belt now.
There's a horrible guttural. You realise that you've driven this thing so far into it that it's actually cracked the stone, and you have literally impaled it on its own beak.
I raise my maul to all of my probably terrified now, as I just go.
Can I just hang on a second? Hang on, just got to check if Brina throws up. She does.
Well, with Brina vomiting noisily in the corner.
Am I still barking?
Yeah. And that man in the corner barking at the now deceased bird. And you're normally, I was going to say sober, that's entirely the wrong word. Relatively together, Captain, shirtless, howling at all of you in animalistic rage.
Skin falling off.
Skin falling off him. Is there anything anyone else would like to say before we end this round?
I'm really, really sorry.
Captain, I think we're going to have a word about this back at the ship.
And with that, we close this out.
Yes! Oh.
Its own beak.
Worst anything's ever gone for me in this game ever.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're on from 10 until 3 and then 5 till 10 every single day at Fringe, apart from the 24th and 25th. More than welcome to come back and join us and see where the adventure goes, or even buy a player ticket, like 100% pure Bob.
Yeah.
Get involved. We're also live streaming on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/adventureswanted, live tweeting on @adventure50. And this is the chance for a cheeky plug from some of the guys at the table who are working on other shows. Just like a quick one sentence, because we've got a quick turnaround.
Cool. I'm doing a sketch show. It's on at 9:20 every night. It's called Dirty White Boy Stupid. It's a really, really funny, silly sketch show. Come to it, or I will hit you with my maul.
I'm a host of a comedy panel show called Imaginary Porno Charades, which is literally what it says on the tin. It's charades for imaginary pornography. We're on at every Friday, Saturday and Sunday of the festival at Sweet Grass Market, and we're on tonight and come and, or he'll hit you with his maul.
I'm doing two things. I'm doing Agony Articles of Science, where we solve your everyday problems with science. It's on every day at Barbados at 9:15, and it's free. And I'm also putting on an art exhibition. It is the Vagina Museum's first art exhibition at Woodland Creatures. We're putting on two events, a poetry night on the 15th at 6 p.m. and a comedy night on the 22nd at 6 p.m. And I have flyers if you want.
Brilliant. Thank you again for coming. And yes, have a lovely day.
Thanks, guys.
Well done, man.
Oh, that was a good end to the morning.
Excellent.
That was really good. Well done, everyone.
Excellent work, team.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to wait a week